So, confession. Um, yeah, I don't know how to say this. I mean, because admitting it and copping to it, especially when it wasn't a conversation that somebody else brought up, and replying to it is just not proper form for me. I don't really tend to bring this stuff up, but that sensation and feeling of lust is not something that is you know completely unfamiliar. Anyways, it's not completely unfamiliar, and yeah, Warmies USA basically. I like them and their products, so I finally got a reply from them. But they these are about pain relief by warming them, put them they're microwavable basically, and you warm them up, and so they can provide pain relief. And I just wrote, not ready by a long shot since I need to save up for a car, but I've been following the company for a while. I've got my eyes on you, and I'm a small e-com retailer myself, so I've got interest, especially because I see how popular they are with the target demographic, and I think it's the bee's knees to try to provide, those poor women some pain relief. Bless you. Hope to join you in business eventually. And they wrote back, "Hey, Paul, Michael, thanks for following us. Appreciate your interest, and I hope you can join us in the future." Yeah, exactly. Anyways, so this is Renee, and what she said was being mean is so weird to me. I genuinely don't get any pleasure from embarrassing, belittle, or overall hurting people's feelings. Some people go out of their way to do so. Something is really wrong with their spirits. You gotta be in a very dark place to feel good by making people feel bad. There is no higher form of insecurity, and she also appends onto or bullying. She doesn't get it, or any of that behavior, and that full stop. I mean, why is it that I wanted to be friends with this chick? Like, what is it? What is it about her that made me feel this way? I look up to her. I mean, I think confession wise, there's probably a degree of a crush going on there, but at the same time, it's more than that. It's attraction is definitely a component, but I look up, sort of role model esque at this queen. I think very highly of her. If I had to make a major decision and I was feeling morally conflicted, this is somebody whose advice I might seek out. It's at that kind of level. I have a sort of reverence for her as a person. So it's well beyond attraction, and uh, just uh, it's tough as a guy sometimes in this state, because you have to remind yourself that for as amazing as these girls are, that they're just people, that have somehow managed to be impressive despite being terribly mortal. I do. I have a tendency, unfortunately, to think too highly of them at times, and so I have to remind myself they're just people.